So I asked some of the other guys, but your class had a lot of success here at Union. This year, it's being your senior year. What are your expectations for this team this season, coming off of the last few years where the program's really reached levels that it hadn't before?
I'd like to keep the tradition going. I think every year since I've been here, we've improved upon what we've done the year before, and I think we can keep that going this year with the returners that we have and with some of the freshmen that we brought in and some of the transfers, and I think we can keep the tradition going to keep the program growing as a whole.
Now, obviously you guys haven't played a game yet, but you've been practicing now for a few weeks. What do you like about this particular team, and what do you think some of the strengths of this team will be?
I think our offense looks great. They're moving the ball really, really well. I think the face-off units are looking really good. The freshman that came in is really pushing me, and I'm pushing him. And I think our defense looks strong with really three returners that played in a decent amount of games last year, two of which played in every game. A very good sophomore goalie, I believe. He got some burn last year, and I thought he proved himself well, and I thought he proved himself well last week in the scrimmage. So I think we look very, very well all around.
I guess kind of off of what you were just describing, talk about some of the, for someone who watched the team quite a bit last year, and some of the guys that left. Just talk about some of the new guys coming in that maybe, either freshmen or guys that didn't contribute as much last year that you think will have an impact this year. A few guys that you can think of that you think will kind of step up this year?
I think probably starting, we'll start with the long-stick middies. I think once Kendall gets back, it'll be a continuous contribution to the team. But Jamie McNulty and Steve Melia, I think, will also help a lot with depth at the LSM position and on wing play and stuff like that. I think defensively, Adam Sands, who's a transfer from Lehigh, I think he'll contribute a lot to the defense. And I think Sean Joyce will get significantly more playing time. He's playing great right now. Stefan Basil, the sophomore goalie, he's looking great. He looks real quick and he looks confident, so I think that's a big help as well. And then Richard Gregory, a sophomore who got a little bit of burn last year. I think he's going to get significantly more this year. Looks very talented. He had a great game on Saturday. So I think some of those players, along with some of the others, like I mentioned, I think Spencer Gorham, the face-off guy, I think he'll help us out a lot too, just down the run. So I think all of them will be contributing factors to this year's success.
Now you got the #1 team in the country coming in this weekend, a team that you're quite familiar with, a lot of their personnel at least, having played them twice last year. Does that kind of really help prepare you for the season, knowing your first game is going to be a pretty big test? Does that kind of help you guys in last few weeks?
Yeah, I think it helps that we played them twice last year, and I think it's a target for us. We've never beaten them. We've never played them at home, and I think it's a goal for us to play them this year. I think they'll help us expose some of our weaknesses, and I think it'll help build on some of our strengths. And I think it's a great game to start with to see where we are as a team this early in the season. I'd rather play them now than later. I don't mind playing them later either, but I don't know. I think Saturday will be a good test for us, and I think we're going in with some confidence, but not too confident, being that we've yet to actually beat them in an actual game. So.
Perfect. All right. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Appreciate